Okay, here we go. Come on over here. We're going to walk you through putting this potato crusted fish together. We've got a nice piece of halibut right here. Pretty good sized piece, actually. We're going to definitely season this with some salt and some pepper first. Then we've got a couple of different components right here. We have this right here is a mixture of Dijon mustard and mayonnaise. So equal parts. It's about maybe 2 teaspoons each, mayonnaise and Dijon mustard. That's going to do a couple things. It's going to help keep the fish nice and moist during the cooking process. It's also going to add a nice flavor to it, but it's also going to act like a glue. Right? So we're going to put this on top of our fish and just spread that around a little bit. And then what we have right here next to it, we have some cooked shredded potatoes, which I'll be giving you into the bag already. You won't have to worry about doing that. So we're going to take these cooked shredded potatoes and put them on top of the fish. Pat that down. And there we go. So we'll come over here. We'll come over to the stove. And we're going to add some olive oil or regular oil. Neutral flavor oil is perfectly fine as well. We want to get this pan relatively hot. Now it's important that we have quite a bit of oil in that pan. As you can see, there's definitely a pretty good amount in that pan right there. We're also going to now put the fish down, the potato side down, and we're not going to touch it. We don't want to touch that fish at all until the potatoes have come together and created a nice brown color on the potatoes. So we'll do this right here. We'll get that up. Press that down. So this pan is on, again, a relatively high heat, and this is going to take probably at least 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes of uninterrupted cooking. Again, we're not going to jostle this around, leave it be. The idea is we want to get the potatoes to kind of start sticking to each other, sticking to the fish, as well as getting a nice color on it. So we will, after that happens, we will take the fish, flip it over, and then we'll pop it in the oven to finish cooking it for maybe, and depending on the thickness, this particular piece will take about 6 or 7 minutes in the oven, I'm sure. So we season on one side, now we want to go back and season the other side. Salt and some more pepper. Adjust the heat. Right now it's on about a medium high, and so we don't want to burn it clearly. So maybe we'll just drop this down to just about a medium. Okay. So come on over here for a second with the coulis. That's been simmering right now for about 5 minutes or so. Things are coming along nicely. What we can do right here is we can taste the broth. See where we stand with the seasoning. That tastes pretty good. I think I'm going to add a little bit more pepper to it. I need some more pepper in this grinder. There we go. We'll let that go for about another 5 or 6 more minutes, again, until they've softened up nicely. Come back over here to the fish. That's looking pretty good. You can see the potatoes are definitely getting brown, right? So I think what we might do is give this a flip. See what we got. Looks pretty good. You can patch this back up there like that. All right, so now this is going to go into the oven. I've got it at 400 degrees, and a piece of fish this big will probably take, like I said, about 6 minutes in the oven. So when we come back, things will be timed up nicely to where the fish is coming out, the sauce will be ready to go, and we'll be able to plate up that halibut with the red bell pepper coulis. All right, we'll come back in just a second.